and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
That's it. Way out there. Choose your calling. Choose to really care. Choose to go for it. Just choose. We craft cars for those who choose to do more than simply move.
Wake up. We're back live, where this team is facing their toughest opponent yet. And they game plan for this one. They're going to USPS route advantage service. He is fine. What a handoff! Love to see that. We are trying really hard to get pieces with your buttercups, but there is so much we can do here. You're gonna have to be a certain way.
After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Back to throw. It's Manning. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas. Setting the tone early, Coach. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Let's see if they bring the house. He'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. No gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Klubnik. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
What a catch! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
No, he don't.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This comes from offense moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear.
Safe.
And that's a solid
That
gain
is-
for the
there's no
defense able to
football.
bring him down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. The freshman brings it down quickly.
Kick on, be a
The
man,
defense is
bro.
ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. His contact on the throw.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
4th down, he's throwing for it. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle was made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Caught in the open. Finds room at the 30. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pitch is made behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Catch made on the right side. Powerful running into the secondary. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Makes a quick grab.
I got hurt.
Touchdown, Longhorns. Great catch and run for 6.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
All right, boys. Time to go to work.
Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Moves out of the pocket. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they take over on downs now.
Yeah, that beat is there.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Texas.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. He gets loose. He makes the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Hit as he throws it deep.
Okay, bro.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Yeah, I just had some game up
the
on
line with first and goal. Putting a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
That was 21 points on
And the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Nah,
It's fielded. Returner trying to make
I'm
something
just over here
happen.
trying to play the game and what
Sets up
they're
the next
doing
drive.
Falcons against the same game.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. To throw, it's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Yeah, I'm about to come back and win.
From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw.
Boy, why do you put the run up
Incomplete.
here,
Looking
bro?
for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the ball in midfield. Now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete. They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time's a charm. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't.
Ariana is just not showing up
I
this
like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first
double
down
team
mark
one
is
and
and
19.
run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks
A-line,
to be
where
able to
the
give
hell are
yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Only 6 on every tackle being made. That's not you making a tackle, buddy.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. He'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. That
Oh my God, bro.
pass attempt, and he paid the price. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown.
Wow.
Longhorns. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. He finds some space. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, Clemson.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Quick throw testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Clemson.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass toss here on second down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Brown. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field.
Yeah,
It's
he's
a
running
steep
second for every
mountain
play.
climb here in the second half.
But
They
I'm
need
just
to
gonna take
get
the L
going,
and
cut
take
into
him
this
out of the
deficit
game.
right here. Looking for the wide out. Nice grab. It's Moore.
But he's running cover
Heads out of
for
bounds after a
every
solid
single play.
gain. More than enough to pick up a
But
first
like I'm
down.
just gonna take the loss.
Well, here the defense decided to
say
sit
something
back
after
and
the
play
game.
zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. To throw, it's Klubnik. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Nothing doing in that play. Big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
They'll come
out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Breaks into open space. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Missed his receiver.
What are you doing, man?
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Klubnik. That's caught. It's Williams. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the Tigers will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch.
It is what it is, bro.
Example
Like I
of that right
said,
here.
cover four, cover four, cover four, cover
On
four,
first and 10
cover
here,
four.
looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass.
He's
Good
asking
job of
playoffs and
sensing
then
it
beat the
and
fuck
making a
out of
play.
him.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to scramble now. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw. It's Manning. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down play coming up. A direct snap. Goes under stiff arm. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense.
What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
So you can't throw it away when I hit R3, bro?
Chris, I guess the bad news here is this game is more than likely over, seeing that the offense has yet to score. But the good news, you never know. Maybe a comeback from this kind of deficit with the time remaining, it would be historic. So maybe you should stick around if you want a shot at witnessing history.
I'll just do this, just run cover 4.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab made by the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The sure hands. It's Williams. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character's about and how you're not giving up.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. The pocket breaking down. And this pass is caught. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go
from here? You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. The receiver grabs it. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point,
makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. To throw, it's Klubnik. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Pounding away with the run game. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll toss it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. There was no catching him that time.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.